Today we are going to discuss a program that is a program of transpose. Now first, before going to the transpose, we have to understand what is a transpose. Suppose this one is the original 2D array 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. I have used the hash to make it comment. Okay, this is the original one, the first one, and this one, after I do the transpose, this one will be look like this. Now what is the thing? See this one, 1 to 3 are the element of rows. It has become 1 to 3 element of column. 147 is the element of the first column. It becomes the elements of the first row. Means the element of the row will transfer to the columns and element of the columns are transferred to the row, and it will be the corresponding one. The element of the first row is going to transfer to the first column, element of first column is going to be transferred to the first row, like that way sequentially it will go on. Now you will see this one, 2 1 2 3, this is the element of the first row, it will become the element of the first column. See this one, 1 2 3, fine. Element of the first column is 147, it has been transferred to the first row. So row will, the elements of the rows are going to the column and column will go to the rows, and the sequence will be remaining same. Means element of the first row will be in the first column, element of the first column will be there in the first row. Now we are going to discuss the program. Now we are going to understand this code. Okay, this is the portion of the code. The top portion I have used to make you understand this one, this portion. What is the transpose? Now, what will going to happen? I think there is no explanation is required for this line. It is a two-dimensional array. I have declared, I have initialized that one with a static initialization. Now I declared the two for loops. We know that one, in the two-dimensional array we require the two for loops. First for loop will control the rows and second for loop will control the columns. And here in the subscript, the first subscript will control the row and second subscript is control the column. Now actually what is happen over here? For the first time, R is 0, C is 0. So C is 0, R is 0. And one thing we should remember, until the condition is going to be fulfilled for the second for loop, in the nested for loop, it will not go back over in the first for loop and the value of the R is not going to be changed. Fine. We should understand this one. What happens? For the nested for loops, until the condition of, suppose R is 0, C is 0 at first time. Now until the C will become C will become 3, the condition is going to be over, the value of the R is not going to be changed to the 1. Means when this loop is going to be terminated, this value is going to be incremented and once again came inside the second for loop, and second for loop it has been terminated. For that it will be reinitialized it once again with the 0, but the first for loop is not terminated, so it will not going to be reinitialized, 0 then 1 then 2, like that way it will go on. Now we will take the example of this code and we are going to understand that one. Now first, in first time what will happen? R and C both are 0. So I have put R over here, in place of column I have put the R, and in place of rows I have put the C. Why? Because my target is to print the element of the column into the rows. Fine. Now what will going to happen? R will be remain as 0. R will be remain as 0. Means it is acted as a column. This one, this one, this one is a column. 0 number column first. Now what is going to happen? It is acted as a column and row will be incremented 1. First 0 0. Fine. Then 1 0. 1 0 means this one, this is the first row, then 2 0. So what is going to happen? These all are going to be printed over here. Once again you should understand this one. This is a very vital concept. Okay, I have put the C over here and R over here. Means in place of the subscript that is going to be control the rows, I place the C, and where the second subscript which is going to control the columns, I place the R. And we should understand this one, what is going to be happen until the condition of this for loop is not going to be fulfilled, means terminated, the value of the R is not going to be incremented. When this loop is going to be terminated, value of the R is going to be incremented by 1, and once again it will come inside the second for loop, and it will going to be once again it will be run up to the condition, and once again it will go back. Like that way it will go on. Now what is going to be happen right now? Now for the first line I have explained how this has been printed over here. Now in the second time what happens? This for loop is terminated, the R is incremented to 1. Once again it will come inside this second for loop. R1, C will be reinitialized with 0. Fine. So R will be remain as 1 static until this loop, the highlighted portion, this loop is going to be terminated. The R is not going to be incremented. R will be acted as a column. R will be acted as a column over here. Fine. So this one, 1. C is, once again it will start with the 0. Okay, 0 1, this one, fine, then 1 1, this one, then 2 1, this one is going to be printed over here. Now like this way, this is going to be transferred, the element of the column is going to be transferred into the rows, and element of the rows are going to be transferred into the columns. Now this one I have used for display, means all the things should be come into the same line, means when it is printed, if I not used over there 147, these are not going to be coming into the line, and the print is going to be used for the line break over there. Fine, thank you very much.